Now to Broadway and the performers taking center stage, proving that the show must go on despite the pandemic. Janae has that story.
Yeah, okay, so the performers known as swings, they fill in for a show's many ensemble roles. The understudies and standbys, they cover the principal roles. It's a lot. So there are so many talented people who master not one, but multiple roles, often with very little rehearsal. And it's those dedicated performers who are playing a critical role in keeping the curtain from closing.
Where's Brant? I want Branch up here. I want Ryan up here. I want Daniel.
They're the often unsung heroes of Broadway, now keeping audiences cheering as Omicron surges. Just ask Hugh Jackman.
The swings, the understudies, they are the bedrock of Broadway.
Seen in this now viral video shot just days before he himself contracted COVID late last month. Kathy Voidko was on stage that night, filling in as Marion the Librarian, the leading lady in the upcoming revival of The Music Man, now in previews.
Kathy, when she turned up for work at 12 o'clock, could have played any of 8 roles. 8 roles. It happened to be the leading lady.
It was incredibly stressful. It's actually what I love to do, so it was a joyful stress.
Performance cancellations and shutdowns are ripping through Broadway.
I know you wanna leave.
But for many of the shows that do go on, like Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations, they're often doing so thanks to an army of swings, understudies, and standbys who each play a special part in making sure all the roles on stage are filled. Sir Brock Warren covers 7 ensemble roles, plus one of the leads, David Ruffin.
You can't become David Ruffin without the signature David Ruffin glasses.
With the uptick of actors calling in sick, quarantining, or just needing a day off, he says the stakes now are higher than ever.
We have to be ready at the drop of a dime. It could be 15 minutes before the show, at half hour. So the immediacy, it's much more urgent now. And at the same time, it's also rewarding too, because when you get out there and you do it, you know that you can do anything. It gives me that rush, you know?
Woo! That was a great show. The audience was spectacular. Ruffin is out.
At Disney's Aladdin on Broadway, Angelo Soriano covers 14 different roles, including ensemble and even Iago.
Just exited the stage for Iago's untimely demise.
Most of the time, people don't even realize that they're watching swings. Swings, understudies, and standbys have been keeping that curtain up before this pandemic. It's nice to know that we can save the day every once in a while, and people get to recognize us for that.
But they're not the only ones saving the day. 10-year-old Corey J. Skelton plays young Simba in The Lion King on Broadway. He's not an understudy.
Right beside me is a young actor. This is Corey J.
But at this performance last week, the cast was stretched so thin, both child actors who played the role of young Nala were out. So Corey stepped in.
At first, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. I was like, how is this gonna work? I was like, what if I say Simba's line by accident?
He didn't fit the costume, so he dressed in all black. He was allowed to hold a script, but he knew the role so well, he barely needed it. His stellar performance earning him the final bow.
It was pretty much the best show ever.
I agree. Really cool. And on Thursday night, the cast of Aladdin led the entire audience to take video and post it on social media to let people know that Broadway is open. So a lot of shows have been impacted. I actually saw MJ on Broadway last month. Loved it. So glad that we got to. So hopefully people get back out there.
And 14 different roles for some of these
insane.
Really amazing.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.